Okay, let's just dive right in. We're not just going to talk about a story today, we're actually going to step right inside a character's mind. Think of this as a journey into the very heart of Violet Sorrengail as she tries to navigate a world literally consumed by war and, well, the even bigger storm that's raging inside of her.
And the whole thing kicks off with this. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is admit that you're already shattered. Just let that one land for a second. Right away, this tells us we're not dealing with some unbreakable hero. This is about a whole new kind of bravery, the kind you find when you just admit you're broken. This one line, it sets the tone for everything to come.
So to really understand what she's going through, we have to look at the world around her first. I mean, this internal shattering she's talking about isn't happening in a vacuum, right? It's a direct reflection of her reality.
And just listen to how it's described. Skies that bleed, a dawn that tastes of smoke and regret. Wow, this isn't just some background scenery. It's a full-on sensory assault. The source material just paints this incredibly bleak picture of a world that's lost all its light, and it perfectly mirrors what's going on inside Violet's head.
And that right there brings us to the core idea, the central metaphor of this whole thing. The war outside has a name, but as you're about to see, it's also the name for the battle happening inside every single one of these characters. Because you see, the Onyx Storm, it's not just a military threat. The material makes it super clear. It's an internal shadow. It's that little voice of despair inside all of us, whispering, just give up, it's easier. It's a psychological war just as much as it's a physical one.
And the thing is, she's not alone in this fight. Not at all. She starts seeing this internal storm in everyone she cares about, from random riders to Xaden himself. It's this shared trauma, this collective weight that, in a dark way, connects all of them.
Woof! What a line. This speaks directly to the crushing pressure she's under. Everyone is looking to her to be the light, the beacon of hope. But this quote, it just reveals the painful, heavy cost of playing that part. Being the only light in a dying world isn't just inspiring, it's absolutely agonizing.
But right in the middle of all this chaos and darkness, there's this incredibly powerful, super complicated relationship. It acts as her anchor, but in a lot of ways, it's also another source of pretty intense conflict.
And this quote from Xdan just frames their whole dynamic perfectly. Love isn't some safe harbor here. No way. It's a force that raises the stakes to a level that's almost impossible to bear. It's the very reason she keeps getting up to fight, even when every sane instinct is probably screaming at her to just run.
And this breakdown of their bond, it's so revealing. It's not built on being perfect or pure. It's forged in unforgivable things and hidden truths. The very same storm that scars her is the one that breathes through him. It's this shared darkness, this promise to reach for each other even when everything is on fire, that makes their connection so unbreakable.
Okay, so we've talked about the despair, the brokenness, but this is where the whole story starts to turn. This part is all about defiance and her discovering this new, honestly formidable part of who she is.
And this is where she completely redefines bravery for herself. It's not about being fearless or loud. It's this quiet, stubborn, just relentless resilience. It's the promise to get back up no matter what it costs. It's just a whisper, but man, it's more powerful than any roar.
So this leads her to this really deep question. If dragons, these incredibly powerful beings, choose riders who reflect their own inner fire, then what on earth did her dragons see inside her, this girl who felt like she was shattered into a million pieces? The answer, well, it's a total game changer.
There it is. Simple, powerful. They didn't see weakness. They didn't see fragility. They saw a fury, a deep, dormant power that was just waiting for the right moment to be let out. And that's her big realization. The storm isn't just happening to her, it's a part of her.
So all of this, it's all building towards this incredible conclusion. This isn't just about surviving the storm anymore. Nope, it's about becoming it.
And just look at this contrast. It lays out her entire transformation perfectly, from the fragile girl to the weapon they forged. From being terrified of failing to being the voice that won't go quiet. This isn't just character development, It's a complete metamorphosis that's been forged in fire.
And here, she just claims it. She says it herself, with absolute conviction. She's letting go of her old identity and embracing this new, terrifyingly powerful one. And notice the word she uses,
weapon, storm. She is literally accepting the very things that once scared her and turning them into her greatest strength.
This line just perfectly sets the stage for her final declaration. It's a message she's sending out, to her enemies and to her allies. It's a vow that carries the weight of everything she's been through and everything she has become.
And really, it all boils down to this powerful idea. The very darkness that's trying to snuff her out is actually what's fueling her fire. Every attempt to break her, to bury her, only makes her resolve stronger and her light burn that much more intensely. That is the heart of her defiance.
And there it is, the final transformation. What a powerful thought to leave us on. She's no longer just enduring the storm. She's not even just fighting it. She is it. She found her power not by running from the darkness, but by planting herself right in its very heart. It just makes you wonder, what happens when the heart of the storm finally decides to beat to its own rhythm?